Hey there, and welcome to this winter solstice practice. The winter solstice is one of my favorite times to take a moment for self-reflection. I like to think about the coming warmth, the longer days, and what that means for me to allow the sun's warmth and light to shine through me as well. And so you may lie down or be seated, but find a comfortable position and allow yourself to arrive here now, in this present moment. Take a few breaths where you're not trying to change anything or do anything, but literally you're allowing yourself to settle in here. Acknowledge any thoughts that might be tumbling around in your mind. And then create an intention to notice when you become distracted in thinking, and commit to bringing your attention back to this present moment, my instruction, and your breath. And then if it feels okay for you, close your eyes and take a deep inhale breath. Feel the back of your body expand as well as the front of the body, and then hold your breath at the very top, relaxing your jaw, feeling your shoulders soften. Open the mouth and exhale the breath away. And now slowly begin to lengthen your inhale and your exhale. And maybe feel a sense of almost relief that the only thing you have to do right now is focus on your breath. Notice the texture of the breath. What does it feel like in your nose and your throat and your chest? Notice if there's any tension around the jaw, the neck, the shoulders. If you're seated, feel the length of the spine spiraling up towards the sky. And if you're on your back, feel your body in contact with the ground beneath you. Each time you notice your attention has wandered, gently bring it back to the sound of my voice and the inhale and exhale of your breath. We'll begin with a brief body scan, helping us to further anchor our attention into this moment. So bring your attention to your heels. Notice the back of your ankles, your calf muscles, the backs of your knees, the backs of your thighs. Notice your butt and your low back, the middle of your back, and your upper back. Feel the back of your neck and the back of your skull, the top of your head and your forehead, the bridge of your nose, your cheeks, your ears, your jaw, your chin. Notice your throat, your chest and your shoulders, your upper arms, your lower arms, your hands and your fingers. Notice your heart center, your stomach, your pelvis, the fronts of your thighs, your knees, your shins, the fronts of your ankles, the tops of your feet, and your toes. Feel your whole body. Notice your whole body from your feet to the lower legs, the upper legs, the pelvis and your butt, the front of your torso, the back of your torso, your arms and your hands, your neck and your head. Feel your physical self here, now, in this present moment. Notice if your breath has become shallow, and continue to lengthen and deepen the breath. Maybe your eyes are closed. Maybe they're open but not focused on anything, just softly gazing in front of you if you're seated. And now I'm going to be asking you to use your imagination to visualize what I'm describing in your mind's eye. If you find that it is difficult to visualize what I'm describing, then you can repeat it back to yourself in your mind. You can say to yourself, I can see the horizon. I can see the sun rising, or whatever it is that I'm saying. You can repeat that to yourself. So imagine now that you're sitting on a beach. And you can hear the ocean waves gently lapping to the shore. Wave after gentle wave makes its way to the sandy shore of the beach. And just as gently recedes back into the ocean. You feel completely safe. The temperature is just right. And when you look above you, the stars are shining brightly. And all the while you can hear the gentle lapping of the waves as they reach the shore and then recede back to the ocean. Over and over again, wave after wave. And then almost imperceptibly, you begin to notice a brightening along the horizon. It's so far away and so dim, you're not quite sure at first. But after a few more long breaths, you are sure that now you see a brightening along the horizon. Slowly, with each breath, that dim light at the horizon begins to brighten. And as the horizon begins to brighten, you feel a sense of connection with the growing light in front of you. In the very center of you, you begin to experience a sense of gentle warmth. Maybe a sense of tingling. Maybe you see a color. But in the very center of you, there is sensation that feels connected to the growing light on the horizon in front of you. And soon you begin to see colors, pinks and yellows and orange across the horizon in front of you, and you feel a sense of warmth growing stronger within you. This warmth begins to permeate up into your chest and shoulders, down into your pelvis and legs, until finally you begin to see just the tip of the dome of the sun as it begins to rise. Simultaneously, you can feel a bursting of gentle energy moving through the arms and your fingers, down through your legs and your toes. As the sun rises higher above the horizon, you too begin to be filled with warmth and light. The sun moves higher in the sky, and the sense of warmth and light within you grows stronger too. You watch the sun rising, moving up towards its zenith. And simultaneously you experience a sense of gentle warmth, a sense of light that permeates every cell. As the sun rises, you can feel the light within you beginning to move past the barrier of your skin until you are enveloped in a sphere of golden, healing, protective light. And as you watch the sun being born again, you too understand that you have the opportunity to start anew. This golden light that permeates every cell, that surrounds you now in a sphere of healing wholeness. The light pushes away anything that no longer serves you, anything that might block your light. This powerful sun connection burns it away. Breathe here now, feeling yourself completely enveloped in this protective golden light. Now allow the image of the sun to recede from your imagination. And feel that golden sphere of light beginning to grow smaller. Feel it now receding, moving back into your body, through your skin, through the tissues and muscle, until every cell has absorbed this golden, healing, whole light, this light filled with life force. Imagine that you can feel a sense of rejuvenation. Feel a strong connection to this present moment, this new, fresh moment where you can be new. Maybe this new sense of self is exactly similar to the sense of self you felt a moment before, but it's fresh because it's now. Maybe in this moment, you recreate some part of yourself. Know that you don't have to chase after anything, that you don't even have to consciously be aware of this newness that you are creating. That your own sense of basic goodness, your own inherent wisdom and dignity is actually what bubbles up. That this newness is actually more of you. The light dispersed any shadow, any darkness that might obscure your beautiful light. And in this fresh new moment, feel your light shining strongly, burning brightly. And then begin to deepen your breath. If your eyes are closed, open them. Give yourself a few moments before moving on with your day. There's a link here at the bottom for a printable resource, some questions for reflection. It might be a nice practice to do this meditation and then take a few moments either to contemplate some of the questions or actually journal the answers. May the sun continue to shine brightly in your heart all the year long. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.